hide this notification, and we're gonna go onto my YouTube channel and test if this is working. Oh, my laptop's doing a bloody annoying thing. Anyway, let's start scrolling. How far are we here? Number 418. Sorry for any background noise. I'm just gonna... I have my windows open because it's like hot. One minute. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. Alright. Sorry for any background noise. I am going to mute the stream real quick. On my end. Not for you guys, but for me. And I'm also going to scroll down. All the way to the bottom. How far down? 197, so we're close. Why am I doing this? Clip here, 74. Clip here, 26. 4. Here we are, Callum tips number 1. If you are cold, do things until you are warm. By doing so, you will no longer be cold. It's science. Well done, Callum. Well done, Callum. Very smart, Callum. I'll give you that one. Callum tips number 2. When the weather is too bad for training, just train in the gym. If you don't have a parkour gym, then build one, dummy. Yeah, just build one, stupid idiot. What the frick, man? Callum tips number 3. Spontaneous Webster syndrome is a serious affliction. Should be avoided at all costs, especially for celebratory purposes. That's a decent jump, that, actually, I'm just saying. Callum tips number 4. What's your favourite idea? Mine is just being creative, but how do you get that idea? Just try and think creatively. Well done, Callum. Callum tips number 5. If you don't have a Valentine, make parkour your Valentine. Parkour will always love you. Can we get a shout out for all the single people in the stream right now? Shout out all the single people. Yep, volume's working. Sorry if you can hear that echo. That's a nice picture. There's no Callum tip on that, but that's a good picture. Callum tips number 6. Power is nothing without more power. Standing jump was an absolute max. Took a bunch of attempts and finally got it when I shed a layer of clothing. Bro, just if you're doing parkour, take your clothes off. I'm joking. Don't do that. Anyway, Callum tips number 7. It's very important when at a jam to uphold good jam ethique. I'm gonna stop. So that means no chewing foam pit blocks. Well, that'd help, wouldn't it? Face first into a foam pit block, you're not gonna look really good, are you? No spilling gravy on the bars. no running. Make sure you're always increase hype levels tenfold. Oh, I've skipped here. Make sure it was super hyped and stock dubstep trap will increase hypes levels tenfold. And always wait 40 minutes after eating before swimming. You don't want to drown in that pool, guys. Callum tips number 8. Further lessons in parkour jam ethique. I'm sorry if I can't say that. I really am. It is important to abide by the highway code. Always check your mirrors and give way to oncoming traffic. Pro free runners naturally have the right of way because they have more followers on Instagram and are generally pretty rad dudes. Callum tips number 9. Buy more parkour clothes. If you look really parkour, your parkour will be gooder. For example, at storror wear. Yeah, guys, go buy some at storror wear. I don't know if there's... I'll link it after the stream. Anyway, Callum tips number 10. Do a free run in for every free parkours you do, because otherwise you're basically just running. You don't want to just run because that's boring. Callum tips number 11. Water everywhere, so let's keep sufficiently hydrated when doing sports. Really enjoyed the first combo. That is a nice combo, not gonna lie. Callum tips number 10. It's important to uphold the ancient parkour philosophy when it comes to training in public. Thou shalt always play only in the dankest traps beats from your boombox when training in public. I don't think that's... Callum tips number 13. Sometimes it's very hard to do longer lines at crowded jams. Try spoiling yourself or smothering yourself with rancid old fish scales. See how the jam goes. Goers flee from your path. That's a smart one. Just make yourself stink. If you go into a jam, just don't have a shower for a month. Callum tips number 14. It's written in ancient parkour philosophy text that there are only to be runs from point A to B. Going from A to B, then back to A is non-essential and holds no place in the practice of efficient movement. One of the greatest conflicts in ancient times was what back in 1023 AD, somebody blah 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 was filming somebody blah 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 doing a dope line for his Instagram. It better not be that type of line that I'm thinking about that's not to do with parkour, because if it's that type of line, yikes. In dope line for his Instagram, and after he got to B, then returned back toward A. This enraged David to the point of where he messed up the shot and missed the dank line. What, did his nose go off course? Where am I? And spelt the dank line, and they had no choice but to split the sport and divide it into parkour and free running. A to B to A shall not be done, for there are not be right houseness in... But I'm gonna give up on that one. Callum tips number 15. Parkour can be dangerous sometimes, so you have to be careful. I hit my knee once and it can't. I was doing parkour yesterday, which is why I'm not out today, because when I went to stop myself from hitting myself in the balls, I've knackered my hand. So I can't really go out today. And it's sad as well, because we hit the light goal for the video and I can't go and throw that old guy because my hand's in agony and I can't get up walls. Callum tips number 16. Learn the basics, e.g. precision Kong, dash, stride, tic-tac and wall run. Once you've completed them and ticked them off, then you can move on to harder badass tricks like backflip, wall flip, cast back and pimp flip. What was that, where you pop a pimple whilst you're doing a backflip? Don't bother revisiting the basics until being used as for connecting moves in dank combos. Here's a video of me doing some basics. So even the pros do basics. So if you're doing basics like I am, it's not a bad thing. Callum tips number 17. It's very important to have good shoes for parkour, despite personal preferences. To find the right pair for you, it's a good idea to ask every well-known free runner you know on Instagram what shoes they have. Hey Callum, what shoes do you wear? Obviously the storror 10s now, but what did you use in like this video back in 2017? Callum tips number 18. A parkour sequence isn't complete until you land and stay in the same spot like a statue. If you don't stick it for at least 45 minutes and you have not done it properly. Makes sense, right? Guys, just... if you're doing a jump, you just gotta sit there for 45 minutes, then you've done it. Means I can drag out my videos, let's go. Callum tip number 19. To be good at parkour, it's important to have a firm grasp of run-up math. He just said math. Callum, you're English. Stop. It's where you have to calculate what steps to take for optimal purchase on a jump. I studied in a parkour university and did my master. I'm not going to even attempt to say that word. On hops in parkour, such as demonstrated above, and also on a paper of the psychology of the stutter step anomaly, also known back in the days of old as Alex Winslow syndrome. That's the dig in it. Calm tips number 20. If you get good at parkour, then you can steal and burgle really easily. That's why my dad makes me do parkour. What? I didn't say that. I'm joking, by the way. Don't call police on me. Callum tips number 21. Once you've got enough clips for an Instagram video, no matter how mediocre the content, you can go home and stick your feet up. I can't read. I'm sorry. I might have to put my glasses on. Yeah, I wear glasses. Stuff in Ninja 91 fact. Keep refreshing how many likes it got. I do that sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Just finished a performance at the London... Oh, I saw that video. Actually really good. It's not even a Callum tip, but I'm just saying that is a sick video. If you haven't seen it, go find it. Callum tips number 22. Choose to fall and get good at it. For example, most of the time when you're afraid to commit to a jump because you're afraid to bounce off. If you're more experienced with bounce-offs and less ideal scenarios, and you're more likely to commit. Well, I'm very used to trying to get back up to a pole and letting my hands off early and nearly busting a nut, but instead nearly breaking my arm. Yeah, that's why I'm not out. Nearly broke my arm. Callum tips number 23. Don't forget to concentrate. Why can't I say concentrate? And why are you going live? Please go away. Because you might fall over and hurt your legs. Yeah, you don't want to hurt your legs. Or your arm, to be honest, if I'm completely honest. Callum tips number 24. Don't do parkour with your penis. Thanks, Callum. Even if I could make money on this, it's gone away now. Don't do parkour with your penis out. So ignore earlier when I said go out with no clothes on, because you don't want to do parkour with your penis out. Callum tips number 25. Nothing is impossible unless you can't do it. But if you can't do it, if you can do it, then you can do it. Then it's not impossible. You're welcome. Callum tips number 26. Change shirts between jumps. Parkour is an intense activity and you tend to sweat a lot. From my experience yesterday, before I nearly broke my arm, I can agree with this. You do sweat a lot in parkour. Whether you find that disgusting or not, it's a fact. Parkour is a tendency to bring shirts and change them regularly to be safe. It's better to be safe than smelly. Well, I'd rather be smelly, to be honest. Because as you said, it keeps everyone out of your way. Callum, you're not listening to yourself here. Callum tips number 27. If you dream, you can achieve. But if you can't dream, if you're not asleep, Callum tips number 27. If you dream, you can achieve, but you can't dream if you're not asleep. If you sleep more, you'll dream more. So, in turn, you achieve more. Try sleep 90% of your day and see the achievements roll in. I would love to sleep 90% of the day, Callum, but I can't. Callum tips number 28. Rails and walls may break my balls, but foam pits and crash mats will never hurt me. Callum. That's class. Callum tips number 29. Breathing is very important in parkour. If you don't breathe, you'll suffocate. Oh my god, Hacker the dog, go away. I only follow you because of Joe Tasker, to be honest. Callum tips number 30. Commit to preparing and committing to committing will be easy. I've been physically capable of doing this jump for ages, and the only thing I did differently today was spend the time to properly work the run up, out, and prep it. It's the same with a lot of scary jumps still pending. What do you mean serious, Callum tip? All of my tips are serious. Yeah, exactly. Don't do parkour with your penis out. Stupid people. Callum tips number 31. So a lot of people ask me, how do I jump so far? It's quite simple. Step 1, you have to be me. Step 2, jump far. Can we have a serious answer to that one? Because I'd actually really like to know that. Callum tips number 32. Smear super glue on the soles of your shoes so you can stick any jump. Double-sided sticky tape works as well, but to a lesser extent. If you're running around with super glue or whatever you said, yeah, super glue, you're not even going to be able to jump because you'll be stuck to the floor. Might want to rewrite that one, Callum. Callum tips number 33. So I'd been wanting to do the jump to the window ledge for a long time now, and I finally decide to commit fully to working it out as I spent a while dealing with different ways it could go wrong. I'm taking persecutions. Did I say that right? Come on, someone's watching, so you have to tell me if I'm saying this right. We're only on 33 and we're 17 minutes in. Actually, that's decent. We're flying through these. 4 likes. Thanks, guys, for 4 likes. Anyway, where were we? I've been wanting to do the jump from Wonder for a long time now. I decided to commit fully working out. Spent a while dealing with the different ways it could eliminate the variables. And I spent so long thinking about the drop and takeoff that when I came to do it, I caught my nipple on a vent on the landing. Rip Callum's nipple. I should have seen it coming, but there's a scenario I overlooked to my peril. Guys, I'm not good at English. So my tip is wear a bra to protect your nips. Everyone, bras for parkour. That's not a Callum tip. Neither's that one. Callum tip number 34. The drink soothes the pain. Come on, everyone. Let's become alcoholics together. Callum tips number 35. Scientists have just proven that flips are efficient, and therefore they are indeed parkour breakthrough of the century. This was last century, so what's the breakthrough for this one? I'm intrigued. Callum tips number... How could the dog piss off? Callum tips number 36. Peripheral... Is that how you spell peripheral? Really? Peripheral vision is very important with dash vaults. Some of my... That's not even a Callum tip. Go away, Callum, with your non-tips. Don't actually go away. I love you, Callum. In a non-homo way. Hello, Ed Young. Callum tips number 37. Just dangle your feet off high buildings. It's easier and you'll probs get more likes anyway. Go see the new storror vid in Gran Canaria. Link in my bio. Well, it's not going to be in the link of your bio anymore because it was 3 years ago. Callum tip number 38. Car park is an anagram of parkour. That's why they are so good for training. Guys, we are going to a car park in vlog number whenever I can go to a car park. Callum tips number 39. Lifting weights is good for parkour. My personal favourite is the bicep curl. It helped me to finally get this difficult combo I've had my eye on for ages. I've only got like 3 kg weights. What am I supposed to do? Go buy some weights, obviously, you dumbass. Callum tips number 40. Going to university was the best decision I made. The spots are great. Callum tips number 41. Play Pretend Ninja Warrior for a really cool afternoon with your friends, and who knows, one day you could be the next Toby Seagar. You spelled Seagar wrong? That's a fake one. That's irresponsible. Getting told dumb. Callum tips number 42. Parkour is the most efficient way to the den chest six-pack. David Bell. So today I heard there's going to be another gravity sucks drum. Callum tips number 43. Wee! Well, that was an easy one. 44. Impossible is just a word, and words are comprised of letters. You're better than a bunch of letters. You can just change those letters around easily, like this. Eb is as a blossom. And then I'm not going to shout you out. No, I am. Everyone, go follow Callum Storror. Also, Callum Powell, because if you type it in, I'm pretty sure it comes up with him. Callum tips number 45. You can get very grubby when practicing parkour. Don't forget to wash your hands before eating, you filthy lot. I said that in a video that never came out. I need to say it again. Next week's vlog, everyone. Vlog number 6, I think. Are we on 6? Yeah, we're on 6 next. Callum tips number 46. Why not add some seasoning to your parkour today, such as static, stretching, foam rolling, core strength training, bouldering, sprinting, hand balance. Someone, like, spell it like a stupid person in the comments for me so I can read. Calisthenics, we'll go with that. I know it's not right. And weightlifting. Seasoning makes your parkour taste a little to huge amount better when applied appropriately. But be wary not to get too caught up in the taste of seasoning. You can live off seasoning alone. The seasoning is for the parkour, not the other way around. Callum tips number 47. Life rewards the adventurous and punishes the lazy. It also punishes homeless people, but I don't think there's any correlation. Callum tips number 48. Being small in Guys, I'm thick. Oh, someone's actually done it for me. Thank Ed Young. Calisthenics. Is that right? Calisthenics. That sounds weird. I'm probably still getting it wrong. If I am, spell it even more stupid. If I got it right, let me know. Callum tips number 48 anyway. Being small in stature makes your jumps a lot bigger. I honestly don't even know if that says stature or not. Am I just being stupid? I think I am. So you can relax and not have to do big jumps. That's what iPhone 11, like, I've got, but I don't zoom out. Like, if you zoom out to, like, 0.5, it makes your jumps look massive. So you can just cheat the big jumps. I'm not going to do that, because I'm actually real. I think. No, I'm a computer video game. I just sounded like a grandma then. Computer video game. Callum tips number 49. It's important to have a unique selling point when trying to get your name out there as a free runner. What's mine, you ask? My videos smell really good. Callum tips number 50. Just keep smiling, hide your pain and anguish from the word and push it deep down. That's level up. I went there. That's where I did my training. Oh my god, he went to Level Up Academy, which is where I went, which, if you didn't know, is in Leeds. Which is close to where I live. It's actually a really good place, and I can't believe that Callum actually went to Level Up Academy where I trained. That's mad. Like, I went, and then I stopped going, but now I'm thinking about going again. When did he go? 16th of it. I've stepped on that block so much. I'm such a fanboy right now, but that's amazing. Callum Powell. Wait, I don't follow them on this account, do I? I follow them on my main. Ooh, I just linked my main. Go follow my main, now that you know. And go follow Level Up. Anyway, everyone hates ripping their calluses when swinging. Try this nifty trick to help you out. First, grab a semi-melted Magnum ice cream and smooth it up against your hand. This will help the initial pain. Secondly, get some glitter and sprinkle it for a cool effect. Then you need to split it and eat the contents of 30 tea bags. I hope this helps. Wait, did they all go there? I think Max went as well. That's cool, that. It's weird to see where I train and then, like, someone who I look up to in the same video. I'm going to have to show my mate that, because he's thinking about going to a Level Up to start training. When your friend is trying to break a jump, be sure to accommodate them in every way possible so they can make it easy. Make sure no one is using that part of the spot. Be really nice to them. Say he looks nice today and his trousers are fashionable. Callum tips number 53. Way too many people want to add more power to their jump without being close to strong or confident enough with their maximum. How many times have you been held back from the committing out of fear of being unable to take the landing? If you're going to do the strength training, do it with resistance to impact the mind rather than max jump output. If you're stronger taking impact and more resistant to heavy bounce-offs, etc., you'll be more confident to deal with your maximum, and you'll commit to more things. This is why I rate strength and sturdiness over explosive power. Same can also be said for technique over explosive power. I'm still fanboying over Callum Powell being in where I trained parkour. Callum tips number 54. I could do parkour for the rest of my life without even moving, just with efficient thinking. Ryan Doyle. So the tip is, don't trust anyone who places parkour on such a vague, pretentious ground as this. We jump on walls. Callum tips number 55. I hate myself. I'm so tired I can't read. Your competitions and flip. No, that didn't say competitions, does it? Does it say competitions? Help us out. Your competitions and flips aren't yeah, it does. Your competitions and flips aren't parkour cause PK for solidity and junk. David Bell. Calm tips number 56. You only YOLO once. You could have just put YOLO. Whatever. If at first you don't succeed, try again, come up on the mic and die again. Why am I going down? Go up. Calm tips number 58. Can you do it? They asked. Well, anyone can do it, I said. I don't think they believe me though. You see, for as long as I can remember, I've pushed myself to do what normal people would consider impossible. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Always on the edge. Dancing the blade of perfection. There really is no room for error. Try not to be in control. Well, it's game over. You've got to think beyond walls and beyond boundaries. Push your mind to accept that there are none. It's only impossible because you've been told it is. You've got to be a master to your environment. It's not a servant to it. When I realised this, everything changed. What was down became up, long became short, liquid because I think he means became, but he put because, so became solid. These days, nothing's what it seems. That's when I had my first slip. I was looking where my hand should have been, and it wasn't. Like I said, I'm not special. Anyone can do this. You've got to know what button to press. Callum tips number 59. Parkour was invented by that Assassin's Creed bloke in 1186 AD when he did a stride on a house or something. Callum tips number 60. They can't stop us, bro. Just go away. Getting all your Instagrams leaked on my stream. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Anyway, they can't stop us, bro. Just do a parkour over the things. I do parkours over all of it. I'm taking barbed wire, non-dying, anti-climb paint, bird prickles, and even those weird spiky things that look like sea urchins on a long stick. Callum tips number 61. Fill your snap back with glue so it doesn't fall off when you do a free run. And then you have to sleep with it on. Why did I say snack back? You'll get your backpack, fill it with food, and then it's a snack bag. I swear to God, this Funko guy, I'm going to unfollow it on my Funko account. Calm tips number 62. You can do anything you set your mind to. I ate a pizza last night that expired 2 weeks ago. Boom. I ain't even eaten a pizza for God knows how long. Calm tips number 63. If it ain't worth filming, it ain't worth doing. Everything's worth filming. It's just the question of, do I film it? If you know what I mean. Calm tips number 64. Be a strong, independent woman, even if you're a man. That's my favourite one. Other than me What was the one from earlier? Was it the penis one? No, it was the sticks and stones may break my balls, but foam, that's what hurt me, or something like that. Callum tips number 65. Beg people to follow you on social media always works. Force validation from strangers is the most authentic kind there is, and there's only one way you ever feel fulfilled. Callum tips number 66. No pain, no grain, especially from chronic tenderness. Oh, go away. Callum tips number 67. Ooh, we're nearly at the special number, the brand number. Callum tips number 67. Every one of your accomplishments are shallow and meaningless. Go away. Are shallow and meaningless, and the feeling from achievement from dopamine. I hate the fact that he's using big words. I don't speak big word. Has the sub count gone up? I'm just curious. I think. Anyway. Oxytocin. I think he meant to spell oxygen wrong. Or whatever. It's only a transiting dot in your pointless, also fleeting, scarcely consistent existence. You'll soon be chasing a further fulfillment in a relentless, unquenchable succession of pointless will until you're dead. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know if it's because I'm bad at reading. Callum tips number 68. Yesterday, Max Starcave, Joshua Storror, and I were in Manchester doing some science. After some experience, we discovered that parkour is a right laugh, and you go really fast when jumping nearly as fast as when you go steer a bike down a hill or when you frisbee a frozen pizza. Callum tips number 69. You are what you eat. I'm an out-of-date pizza. We got to the burr number, and it was not disappointing. Out-of-date pizza. Callum tips number 70. If you're not good at something, give up. You probably won't get better, and it's not worth your time. He's joking. I promise you. Callum tips number 71. No one has the patience to watch you jumping in super slow-mo, more old jam footage from hand. I don't need to read that. You just need to read. I try to spot the big dot, and sometimes my eye don't pick it up. Callum tips number 72. If people laugh at you, you just laugh along with. It'll show you're easygoing and you don't take yourself too seriously. Disguise your shame and entitlement with a veil of genial indifference and bottle it up. Then when the time comes and they're vulnerable, skewer their hearts with a rusty scabbard, then you see who's laughing. Callum tips number 73. If you're a professional free runner or aspire to be one, try directing your content towards a market of younger age group. That means adopting a fake kids TV presenter online persona and using cringe, elaborate ideas and gimmicks to push to a wider market rather than just using skill. Watch your views and followers rise. You may push the whole sport and culture lower down in the urban sports rank among the scourging of the urban sports like scooter and shit, but F-word it. See, we do a thing here. We say every single swear word other than the F-word and the C-word. Callum tips number 74. Ego is illegal in parkour. If you ego when you're parkour, you have to pay a fine of €50. Callum tips number 75. Eat a banana. They're so chill. Callum tips number 76. Say in your caption you're injured or warming up so people think that you must be epic when you're on top form. Callum tips number 77. Wear extra baggy trousers to cover up your biomechanic deficiencies. For frick's sake, Callum. Callum tips number 78. Keep calm and parkour is my life. Callum tips number 79. All of your energy should go into creating viral potential content. It's the only way to be authentic. Callum tips number 80. The further away the ground is, the more ouch you get if you fall. Correct. Callum tips number 81. FIG is also... No, fig off FIG. Anyway, fig is also a really tasty fruit, so that's something to consider when forming an opinion on the recent controversy in the parkour world. Callum tips number 99. Why have we gone from 81 to 99? Callum? Did you delete some, Callum? Because you've just ruined this. Callum. Nah, there's still at least 500. Callum tips number 99. To be one of the best at parkour, you have to train at least 16 days a week. Shit. Callum tips number 100. Hooking shit, becoming a part of parkour culture. People launching themselves and hoping it's not an admirable thing as we... Callum, this is even... I mean, if you think this is bad, you should see the state of 500 I've got to read. Anyway, launching themselves and hoping it's not an admirable thing as we... Differing from other sports that use wheels to propel themselves and land on to continue momentum, will not function if we're bottled together with mental or have torn meniscus, ACL, Achilles, etc. They're not noble about the fake courage. Those who are rushing their capabilities and throwing themselves at heinous, literal leaps of faith without any linear progress leading up should be not viewed as heroes. They are giving others inspiration and permission to do the same, adding to the hook culture and essentially what I see the big dilution of the talent in the sport. Further down the line, I don't want to tell anyone how to train, but I don't fancy seeing parkour practice turn into a mad sprint of people burning out after 3 years of intense stunts, most of which you grit your teeth and plough on through the latest ankle injury while trying to one-up the next big thing. Your more experienced friend or idol, rather than a marathon where you earn your achievements through a grounded judgment on previous experience and smart training. And I don't necessarily mean conditioning and all that. I mean looking at the challenge and stepping back and saying, that would be sick. It's not something I think I could do today, but I'll make up for it and work towards. This is my final Callum tip. Well, that's a lie, innit, Callum? I've got bloody 400 more to read. Callum tips number 101. It's a lot easier to get professional free running work as a female athlete because the sheer scarcity, there we go, scarcity of competition. If times get hard, I know of an alright surgeon who I can give you a good rate. Just DM me. I lied. Callum tips number 102. Who says you shouldn't train every day? I do train every day, just not today because my arm and my hand, my left arm and hand, which I'm actually holding my phone in, which is actually killing me. It kills even when I'm not holding my phone, and because I'm holding my phone, it's making it worse, so I'm just going to put my phone down. Anyway, where were we? There's no reason why you can't. Your muscles need to rest from being mullered the day before, but that doesn't mean you can't train, so long as you listen to your body. If you've had a physical, intense training day and your body's slaughtered with a heavy parkour hangover, you can still train at low intensity the next day. There's always room to work on weaknesses, whether that's balance, flexibility and mobility, low intensity flips, foot placement stuff, climbing if your legs are mangled, sorry, not managed, mangled. But your upper body's fine, and vice versa, and you can still scare the shit out of yourself with mentally intense stuff that's physically intense. The only danger is if you train with a group, you'll be compelled to just join in with what they're doing. That's where discipline comes in. Don't wait for your body to be screaming at you with chronic overuse overuse injuries before be putting myself in even more danger. So the best I've done today is jumping off of 2 stairs. And you see that all the time in YouTube comments. Wow, these guys are doing this. I jump off of 2 stairs and cause